Welcome to week 3 of the 2022 NFL season. Today we've got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to play the Atlanta Falcons. It's been a rough start for Kyler Murray and company, 0-2 on the season, and worse than that, yet to score a touchdown. As you can see, there are no touchdowns, 2 picks for Kyler Murray. They lost to the Rams, a team that we beat actually a week ago, 24-3 in week 1. Then last week they were blown out by the New England Patriots in a game where they only scored on 2 Matt Prater field goals. DeAndre Hopkins, no suspension for him, and so he's been going off 155 yards, but obviously no touchdowns, and that's something that this team is definitely going to be looking to change today, as we are definitely their weakest competition of the season. Their defense has been alright so far. Budda Baker does have an interception, so they've had some turnovers going their way, and of course Matt Prater, I guess he's the MVP of this team because he's the only one that scored so far all of their 9 points. Now the Cardinals being the visiting team, they're going to choose on the coin toss here. It is going to be up, and who's going to win it? They're going to say Atlanta does. It is tails, and they choose to defer. So Arizona on the field. James Conner's going to get brought down by Troy Anderson. I finally fixed this defense to be running a 4-3. Anderson's first snap as an Atlanta Falcon is going to be a nice tackle in the backfield. This pass is going to be caught by James Conner in the flat. He takes it up the sideline and picks up the first down. Now Murray looking to throw over the middle, and he's got Hollywood Brown rocking number 8 instead of number 2 for this Cardinals team. That's going to get them in the Falcons territory. Now on the draw play, it's Conner going up the middle. That's going to be a pickup of 4 yards. Conner in the backfield again, and they're going to give it to him, but he's going to get shut down by Arnold Ebiketie, the other rookie linebacker on this Falcons squad. Murray dropping back to throw on third down to the left side. Incomplete pass intended for D-Hop, and that's going to lead to a Cardinals punt. Now here's Marcus Mariota and the offense. He's going to throw that one in the direction of Drake London, but nowhere really near him. Now on third down, trying to avoid going 3 and out. Mariota's got time, floating that one to the right side. When you have nowhere else to go, just give it to Kyle Pitts. There's a 50-50 chance he's going to come down with it, and that's going to pick up a good chunk of yards. The ground game has been hard to come by so far for the Falcons this season. Cordell Patterson's longest run of the year, I believe, is 12 yards, and he only has like some 50 yards so far this season. Mariota's pass nearly intercepted on that play, and that's going to lead to a Falcons punt. Up the middle goes James Conner. He's going to be brought down there by Deion Jones, picking up a gain of 4. Now Murray throwing this one to the right side, and it might have been just out of reach for Zach Ertz. Third down and 6. Murray looking to throw. Going to the left side here, and the pass is going to be broken up by Trey Webb. And this Falcons defense forcing another punt. This defense has been a lot better so far this season than I expected them to be. There's a solid run by Cordell Patterson as he takes it right up the gut. That's going to pick up a gain of 7. Now out in the I formation, Mariota floating this one to the left side into the hands of Bryan Edwards, the former Raiders wide receiver, setting us up inside of the red zone. Mariota looking to throw again. He's got Drake London on that left side, and there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to see what that is. And they're going to call pass interference on the Cardinals. Drake London being interfered with there, and he still made the catch. First play of the second quarter, and Mariota's going to take this one up the middle all by himself. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. That's our first rushing touchdown of the season, and that's going to give us an early 7-0 lead. So how do the Cardinals respond? Murray, he's got time to throw. Going to the right side here, when we've got more penalty markers down, and this time it's going to be pass interference on our defense. Casey Hayward interfering on that play. That's going to pick up an automatic first down for Arizona. Now Murray looking to throw under some pressure, but he's going to get that one out to DeAndre Hopkins in that very tight window. Murray, as we saw, of course, he's had a really slow start to the season, but maybe he'll get something going here as he finds Hollywood Brown over the middle, picking up a quick first down, and now Arizona's offense finally moving the ball. Murray's going to throw to a wide open Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. And that is the first time anyone's been able to say that this season. That's going to tie this game up at 7 apiece, already the most points that they've scored in a game. Second down and 6 turns into third down and 6 after an incomplete pass. Mariota over the middle. He's got Kyle Pitts fighting for the first down. It's going to be really close there. They're going to have to bring out the Chang gang to see if Pitts was able to pick up the first down. And as we take a look at it, it's going to be close, but they're going to rule him just shy. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The offense remains on the field. A dangerous call here, running it with Patterson up the middle, and initially it looks like he made it, but once again, the referees are going to bring out the Chang gang, and if you look here again, once again, they're going to say he was just short. I don't think he was, so we're going to have our first challenge of the season, and as we take a look at this replay here, Patterson going up the middle, I mean, it's maybe kind of hard to tell from that angle, but it definitely looks like the ball crossed that first down marker. The referees don't agree, though, and we're going to lose that challenge, and that's going to give Arizona some great field position. Now up the middle goes James Conner, and that's going to be a pickup of 4, as they're going to be trying to take their first lead of possibly the season. Here's a toss play to the left here for James Conner, and that's going to set up third down and 3. Trying to force a 3-and-out after giving Arizona some great field position, and we've got it right up the middle there. It's Tyler Davidson making the sack on the play, and they're going to bring up Matt Prater for his 4th field goal of the season. That kick is up and good. So now Mariota trying to orchestrate a 2-minute drill here for Atlanta. He's going to go to that right side, looking for Zacchaeus, but the pass is going to be broken up. Budda Baker in the area there. Last play before the 2-minute warning, and it's going to be a draw for Chris Thompson, making the first man miss, and the former Redskin picks up a gain of 8. Third down and 2. We got Mariota looking to throw here. He's got time in the pocket, firing that one to the left side for Sharp. He may not be on the team anymore in real life, but that doesn't matter. He's making nice plays for us here in 2K5. We got Mariota dropping back to throw again over the middle, and another pass intended for Zacchaeus, and he's lucky that Jeffrey Simmons didn't come away with any kind of an interception there. Mariota looking to throw on second down, wide open over the middle. He's got Pitts, Kyle Pitts across the 20. A tackle is missed. He is gone. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons from over 50 yards out. Mariota finds the superstar tight end for 6, longest play of the season, and that's going to help us recapture the lead. But we would miss the extra point, so it's just a field goal difference right now. James Conner fighting his way up the middle for a gain of 4, as Arizona, they're not done with this half yet, as there's 1 minute left. Murray throwing that one to the right side into the hands of Hollywood Brown. Brown getting away from the defense down the right sideline. Harris is not going to catch him. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Brown's 2nd of the game, and Arizona's offense has really come to life today. We've had a really eventful last 2 minutes of this game, and they're not fully over yet. So now Atlanta's going to be trying to see if they can recapture the lead before halftime. On the draw now for Cordell Patterson. He takes it up the middle, but then he loses the football. It's on the ground, scooped up by Arizona. This is going to be a scoop and score touchdown. And all of a sudden, they're going to have a 2-score lead after the big man gets in there, scoops up Patterson's fumble, takes it back to the crib. That's going to take us to halftime, where we're down by 11. Looking at the halftime recap here, I mean, it's only a 1-yard difference in terms of total yards, and the big difference being that turnover on that last play of the first half. Otherwise, this would be a much closer game. Patterson on the flip over the middle. He's going to pick up a gain of 4 there. Now a quick throw from Mariota. He's going to find the rookie receiver, Drake London. London taking that one to the left side, and he gets just across the 35-yard line. Mariota wants to throw again, testing that left side, and he's got Zacchaeus finally able to connect with his receiver there, and that's going to pick up a nice play on that left side of the field. Up the middle goes Gallman, and he's going to give it away from some of the initial contact there, picking up a gain of 4. Second down and 6 after that run. We're going to run it again with Patterson. As long as he holds onto the football, we should be fine. And he does, picking up another gain of 4, setting up third down and short for this Falcons offense. Mariota's got a little bit of time, throwing that one to the right side, into the hands of Byron Murphy, picked off, intended for Kyle Pitts, but that pass really got away from Mariota, and he's got his 2nd interception thrown on the season. Here's James Conner, the former Pittsburgh Steeler, running that one right up the gut, and that's going to be a pickup of 7. He's out here fighting for every inch. Up the middle goes Conner again, bouncing this one to the right side now as he breaks out of a tackle and moves the chains for Arizona. Fresh set of downs here after that run, and they're going to continue to give it to him, making Anderson miss on the play, picking up a gain of 5 there. That's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking for the conversion, or can this Falcons defense get a stop? Murray throwing that one to the left side, and he's got D-Hop getting them into Falcons territory. Here's a draw play now. Right up the middle is James Conner, and Deion Jones is going to wrestle him down after he picks up a gain of 5. So once again, the Cardinals facing a 3rd down and 5 on this drive. Anderson blitzing on the play, but he's not going to be able to get to Murray, but Murray not able to connect with Hopkins on that left side there, and instead of attempting a long Matt Prater field goal, this team chooses to punt instead. Mariota firing that one over the middle, and it's going to be just out of reach for Bryan Edwards. Mariota dropping back to throw yet again. He's got time, firing that one to the left side into the hands of Kyle Pitts, who has back-to-back 100-yard games now to start off the season, and he's looking for a 3rd today. Mariota throwing this one over the middle, and that should have been an interception, and eventually it becomes one off of about 8 tips of the ball. Gets picked off there. Probably should have just been a Budda Baker interception, but somehow Arizona able to keep the ball alive long enough to finally be able to bring that one in for the turnover. We now enter the 4th quarter of play. A.J. Terrell breaking that pass up there. Here's a shovel pass right up the middle for James Conner, and that's going to pick up a solid gain, but it brings up 4th and 5. We'll see if they'll attempt a long field goal. No, once again, opting to punt instead. Mariota trying to lead a 4th quarter comeback here, and his pass to the left side is going to fall incomplete. He's really been hot and cold so far this season. Mariota looking to throw. He's got time over the middle, and Edwards unable to hang on to that one. Budda Baker with the hit. 3rd down now. Mariota looking to throw over the middle, and it's going to be nearly picked off by Budda Baker. And Mariota, he had an open running lane there, but he wanted more than that, even though he probably would have been able to pick up the 1st down. Here's James Conner running that one up the middle, and that's going to pick up a gain of 4 now as Arizona is trying to wrap up this 4th quarter and get their first win of the season. Give it to Conner again, and he's going to get shut down on the play by Deion Jones. 3rd down and 3, run it up the middle with James Conner, and once again, he's going to be denied. This time, Harris on the stop, 4th down and 3, and once again, this Falcons defense forces another Cardinals punt. Like I said, our defense has been performing way better than I expected them to, if only the offense could take full advantage of that. Mariota looking to throw again over the middle. He's got Bryan Edwards. Not a big-time play, but it is enough to move the chains. Mariota looking to throw again. He's going to float this one over the middle, looking for Drake London. Instead, it's going to be intercepted on the play there. Just, you know, at some point you have to go deep with under 4 minutes left to go, almost 3 minutes left to go. Mariota maybe felt a little bit of pressure to get that pass out there, get a big chunk play, looking for Drake London. And, I mean, he could have maybe fit that in the window, but kind of an ill-advised throw there as he did throw that into double man coverage. Luckily, once again, the defense would come up clutch, call a quick timeout here, and now after a quick throw to Drake London, we're going to be picking up the 1st down and hurrying things up. Mariota, 12 of 30 passing today. He'll have to get a lot more completions here, though, if he wants to get us back in this game. Holy cow, what a grab by Kyle Pitts over the middle, diving into a defender and bringing that one down at the 50. Mariota hucking this one deep, looking for Pitts yet again, but he's unable to bring that one in. But after you see a spectacular catch like that, Mariota wanting to go back for another one. Mariota looking to throw, but he runs out of time in the pocket. He's going to be sacked on that play. Now hurrying things up with just over a minute left to go. We've got to score 2 times. Mariota over the middle, and Sharp making a fantastic grab there. The second awesome catch so far this drive. Mariota rolling to Hazel right. Now he's going to stop and fire over the middle. Just getting that one in between the 2 defenders. They're a very tight window and an impressive play. Mariota throwing that one on the move, and Edwards should have had an easy touchdown. Mariota put it right on him. That's one you have to bring in. Mariota looking for that left side again. Another tight window, and that's going to be a touchdown for Zacchaeus. And that's going to pull us back within 1 score, but with only 36 seconds left to go. Going for 2 to make it a 3-point game, and Mariota's going to take it right up the middle, and it's going to be, like I said, just a 3-point game, but we've got to attempt an onside kick as we don't have all of our timeouts. Coup out here to attempt it, and there's AJ Green. First time we've even called his name today. He's going to bring in the onside kick there, and Arizona's going to end up just running the rest of this clock down, and they come away with their first victory of the season, 24-21. And the big difference here, 4 turnovers, 3 Mariota interceptions, and then that Cordell Patterson scoop and score. Your player of the game here, Hollywood Brown, 4 catches for $118 and 2 touchdowns. All of those numbers coming in the first half. Mariota was, he threw a few touchdowns today. He had over 300 yards. He beat out Murray in yards. They had the same amount of touchdowns, but again, Mariota with those 3 costly turnovers. Looking at running the football, James Conner had 61 yards, only 17 yards on 7 carries for Cordell Patterson. Mariota technically only attempted 1 run, but I mean, both times that he did attempt to run the ball today, it was a score. 1 was a touchdown, the other a 2-point try. 130 yards for Kyle Pitts. He actually leads the league in receiving right now, which is kind of wild, but I mean, he's not your traditional tight end. He's almost more of a wide receiver, and that's kind of how this Falcons team uses him. Pitts has been having a phenomenal second year so far, and then a couple of sacks here, 1 for each team, and then of course you have the 3 interceptions of our quarterback there, Marcus Mariota, and then Matt Prater, 1 for 1 when it came to kicking field goals. Looking at the other games this week, Dallas finally getting in the win column. Someone had to here as they defeat the Washington Redskin Commanders. You have the Tennessee Titans over the Jacksonville Jaguars by 7 there. The Eagles defeating the Detroit Lions. Philadelphia getting their first win of the season after an 0-2 start. But at what cost did it come for Philadelphia? Darius Slay suffered a collapsed lung in that game, and he's going to be out for the next 11 weeks. A major blow to this defense. The Bengals fall to the Baltimore Ravens, so the defending AFC champions off to a 1-2 start. The 49ers blowing out the Seahawks, and they are off to a 3-0 start now. Now we're going to take you to the Meadowlands where we got the Browns and the Giants. This is going to be a highlight on the Browns offense here. Deshaun Watson off of the play fake, firing that one over the middle, and he's got his man. I believe that is Ryan Switzer, and he is gone. The small little white Walmart cashier receiver taking that one the distance. 109 yards total for him in that game, and a touchdown. Deshaun Watson over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Rams bounce back after falling to us by defeating the Saints, so really we get the best of both worlds here, where we beat the Rams, but then they beat probably one of the better teams in our division. Speaking of the New Orleans Saints, they made a signing here, bringing on Vin Curry on a 5-year, $5 million deal to help their defense get a little bit better. You have the Broncos falling to the Chargers. Justin Herbert throwing 4 more touchdowns and 450 yards early on. I know we're only 3 weeks in, but he's got to be the favorite for MVP. Tom Brady and the Bucks, they defeat the Raiders there. Of course, you have our game falling just shy to the Arizona Cardinals. Now we're going to take you to Arrowhead. We've got the Houston Texans in a rainy game here on the punt return. Now he's going to take this one to the left side. I don't remember who Houston's punt returner is, but maybe I should figure out his name because he had a huge play here, taking that one the distance for 6 as Houston pulls off a huge upset. That was Freeman on the kick return. The Texans win 42-21, a blowout nobody was expecting. The Vikings are 3-0 to start off the season as they defeat the now 0-3 Chicago Bears. The Dolphins defeat the Steelers. Now Miami is 2-1, Pittsburgh 1-2. The Colts get blown out by Green Bay, who is also undefeated, so the Packers and Vikings both looking real good right now. Looking at the primetime players, you have a couple players on the Texans. Roquan Smith, who they just acquired in a trade at the beginning of the season, 2 sacks and an interception of Patrick Mahomes. And that's going to be a wrap of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.